Right now we have Sutter in an altercation with Mario Lemieux. They brushed up against one another 2 or 3 times, and now a Penguin went down. That was Rob Brown on a shove by Shell Samuelson. Mark Howe has, I believe it's Randy Hillier with his fist in his face.
Meanwhile, Rick Tocchet had his fist in Paul Coffey's face. Well, now they're dropping the gloves, both Coffey and Tocchet. One of the reasons that this game is so hard to handicap, this 7th game, is because Paul Coffey and Mario Lemieux are playing in it. You don't know how they're going to react, but they are the 2 most dominant players in the game. The Flyers as a team, far more balanced, far better defensively, but a lot of this game is going to rest in the hands of Paul Coffey and Mario Lemieux. And so far, the signs that I've seen is that Paul Coffey is revved up and ready to go, Mike.
Tocchet shakes it back to Howe, quickly to Samuelson. Drive, and that block down. Rebound, and another save. Across, they score! Brian Traub. It is 1-0 in favor of the Flyers. Around it comes toward Lemieux. He's able to control away, not once but twice from Mark Howe's reach. Then Coffey, across for Johnson, and he fired it through the crease wide. Hoping to collect at the front was Brown. They work it to the back, and Coffey over to Lemieux, and drive, score! 2-on-1 for the Flyers. Poulin and Howe with Coffey, the lone man back. It's a pull, and he scores!
Over to Mark Howe. Play goes in, Barrasso goes down, ends up sitting down again.
Not an admirable technique, I guess, to teach youngsters, is it?
No, we've mentioned this before. Tom Barrasso thrives on his athletic ability. Ron Hextall likes to put a lot of pucks back into play. Ken Reagan wants to make the save, make sure it's safe first. I might have seen Bob Airy take a pretty good poke at it. Watch this. Right at Reagan, bounces out. Watch Airy. Right there. There's his poke. Boy, that is a pretty good.
Paul Coffey leveled quite a shove on Mark Howe, sending him catapulting over. Ahead with this short-handed comes Lemieux, shaking it by Howe, and way out to clear it is Reagan. He's out of the goal as he's fallen down, and the puck flipped to the front, grabbed by Reagan. Right on him was Lemieux. Reagan flipped out the blocker toward Lemieux, and a crowd gathers, and Reagan protests to Don Koharski.
Yeah, he protested to Don Koharski, but it was a battle for the puck. When Reagan ended up out there, boy, he's kind of fair game. All Lemieux was doing was going for the puck, and Ken Reagan was able to get to it first and grab it with his glove. And one of them had a trapper on, and the other one didn't. And the guy that had the trapper was able to get it. That was Ken Reagan. Yeah, Ken Reagan. You don't have to worry about Ken Reagan challenging any of the Penguins. Anybody that saw Game 5 here saw Reagan come roaring out of the net when the Flyers were down a man, and a brawl started at center ice. But there's Reagan out of the net. By this time, he's lost his stick as well, hasn't he? No, he's still got it, but it's backwards. There was the reach.
Boy, did you see Lemieux have his elbow wrapped around the one pad of Reagan?
That had to be
causing him to go down the first time. Kerr moving around. Centered, but that was blocked by kneeling Deneen. Picked up by Murphy. Looks toward Fuller. Gave it to him. Score! Trying to lock it up along the boards and jam it free from Jimmy Johnson. And now an exchange of shoves and perhaps punches. Reagan sets it up, and Mark Howe is there. Howe holding, dumps it back off for Ron Sutter. It escapes for Scott Mellanby, who's in on a breakaway. And this one is history. The Flyers will be going on to Montreal for the next round as Scott Mellanby has cashed in to make it right now 4-1. It is all over. The Philadelphia Flyers have defeated the Pittsburgh Penguins 4-3, and tonight here at Civic Arena in Pittsburgh, 4-1. And they come out to mob Ken Reagan, a goaltender who had played in the playoffs for Philadelphia only 39 minutes. And less than 10 hours ago, got word that he was the guy. He faced 40 shots on goal, turned aside 39. Incredible.
And for these Flyers players, a lot of whom had their pride questioned this year, had their determination questioned by all kinds of people after the up-and-down, topsy-turvy, inconsistent regular season, these guys have gelled. Great leadership, great maturity, and great performances at the right time. What a great performance tonight by Ken Reagan. Mario Lemieux was not able to do it for the Penguins by himself. And the Flyers advance 2 in the East. Montreal and the Flyers. Only 2 left elsewhere, Chicago and Calgary.
The two guys who went at it so hard against one another so often, Sutter and Lemieux. The hero of Pittsburgh, Lemieux, and another hero, gallant warrior in this series, and tonight Tom Barrasso, who was only beaten 3 times and kept this from being a further opportunity. As you see the celebrating going on down at the Flyers end. Further opportunity for the Flyers to enjoy earlier what took them a long time to earn tonight. With a victory of 4-1. Mellenby, Fuller, Poulin, and Propp the goals for the Flyers. Mario Lemieux for the Pittsburgh Penguins. And Ken Reggett's stock was held in question for a while. Back on March the 6th, a lot of fans were conjecturing that the Flyers had made a big mistake. And Bob Clark, the general manager, maintained right down the line very quietly and not defensively that what they had done was to try to get some insurance for a time when maybe Ron Hextall would be ailing. Everyone thought that time wouldn't come, but it did occur at about 11 o'clock this morning. And so Ken Reggett, thrust into the spotlight, performed brilliantly tonight for the Flyers.